Hey guys, and welcome to a day in the life of dog facility owners. We get to work super early when it's still dark out to make sure the dogs get out right away first thing, and on this day we actually ended up bringing 2 of our dogs in for a groom. And we take them back to their room till our groomer gets here a little later.
Alright guys, be good. Bailey, stay in your room. Okay.
About to hear some dogs probably. We got a key accident. That'll be my job to clean up here in a second. So for takeouts, we have one person that's getting the dogs outside as quickly as possible so that they can go out and go potty. We do have to leash up each one individually. And then the second person is following behind, getting any accidents that there may be. On this day, there was a poo accident, which we want to make sure we get those outside as quickly as possible, get that smell out of the building. So you can see Alan's getting these guys outside into our individual turf runs we have. Our poop bucket's a little full, we'll empty that later, but these guys are getting their potty break in outside while I'm getting their rooms clean inside and making sure they have fresh water and everything they need for when they come inside. Alright, we got all the rooms clean, so that means we'll give them some time outside, but then we'll bring them back in and it'll be breakfast time. Start with the little guys because they usually want to come in first. Little Pixie. Yeah, baby. Hey, Brody boy. Hadley. Bailey and Decker. These guys are siblings, that's why they're together. Sammy boy and Coyote. And these 2 guys are daycare dogs. That will be in our daycare group later. So as Alan is bringing in the dogs, I'm going to feed them once they're all in, but we get up super early. We leave our house at like 5:45. So I pretty much just wash my face, get food, and go. So I end up doing my makeup at work a lot of times. Just putting it in a little bag, so that's what I'm going to do now. And then we will feed the doggies together. After bringing all the dogs in, we scoop the poop to make sure all the runs outside are ready to go, because at 7 a.m. we're going to have dogs coming in the door, and first thing we do is take them back here to go potty. Sun's starting to come up. as I was feeding, Alan was getting dogs checked in, and now we're gonna kind of switch. I'm gonna watch the front and do some cleaning while Alan knocks out some of these individual plays. So starting with walks, we have Brody Boy ready for his walk here. After making a fresh mop bucket, I'm gonna go ahead and knock out a couple kennels. We have some kennels from dogs that have left, so they need to be deep cleaned. So I'm gonna do this while watching the front while Alan's off doing those walks. So you can see I started by sweeping out the kennel. Now I am going over it with our simple green, which is the degreaser. So this just gets any gunky stuff off of the walls so that it's nice and clean and slick for when I put on the actual disinfectant. This is called Kennel Sol, and it is the best pet safe disinfectant, so it's going to get rid of any of those germs from the previous dog. You want to make sure once you spray it all down, first of all, spray it down super good, because like I said, that's what disinfects it. You want to make sure it sits on there for at least a minute or two, and then wipe it all down. And then lastly, I am going over the floors, mopping with a combination of both the Simple Green and Kennel Sol from what we used on the walls. Then I'm just opening the window and closing the door to show that that one is clean, ready for a dog. I'm crossing them off the board, and now it's time to take daycare dogs out. Daycare, our groomer is up front working hard in the groom room. Alan is joining her to help with Bo's nails because he absolutely hates them, but it's not too bad if he gets to give his dad kisses, so that's what he gets to do. But then after this, we get our daycare dogs put away and we do a second takeout so everyone has the chance to go to the bathroom again before we leave for lunch and let them have a nap break. There are a few cleaning things that we do before we go as well to make sure it's nice and clean before we leave for lunch, and then we go home.
Larry's handsome.
Oh, are you so cute?